Last mission of Far Cry 5. I wonder how this is going to compare to past missions where you get like a choice or something. Well, we've killed all of his siblings and taken over all the territories. Wonder how this is gonna go. Considering I know nothing about this guy.
And when the Lamb broke the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of the martyrs, slain because of the word of God. You made martyrs of my family. And I am prepared to do the same to yours.
Wait, what the hell?
But God is watching us.
He took over their minds?
Judge us on what we choose in this moment. I told you that we were living in a world on the brink, where every slight, every injustice, where every choice reveals our sins. And where have those sins led us? Where have those sins led you? Your friends have been taken and tortured, and it's your fault. Countless people have been killed, and it is your fault. The world is on fire, and it's your fault.
You're the idiot who made this cult in the first place.
Was it worth it? Was it? When are you gonna realize that every problem cannot be solved with a bullet? When you first came here, I gave you the choice to walk away. You chose not to. In the face of God, I'm making you that offer one last time. You put down your guns. You take your friends. You leave me my flock. Go in peace.
Go in peace. You're fucking insane.
Is he? We never should have been here in the first place.
You know what to do, Rook. Remember. God is watching.
I don't know what to do. Resist! I'm not gonna walk away. I'm gonna fight this fuck.
Every injustice and every choice reveals our sin. John was wrong. Your sin is not wrath. So you'd rather watch the world suffer and burn than swallow your pride. And the Lamb broke the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. And the sun became black, and the moon turned to blood.
Great, I got green jizz all over my screen.
Your friends now see the truth! They welcome Eden's gate into their hearts! They will die for me!
Revive your friends.
bastard!
It will be sweeter now when you all fall.
That was crazy, but I don't think it's over yet. Keep on your toes,
I
Rook.
gave you every chance, and you threw it all away. You've brought the world crashing down around us. Don't you see that? Be gone, demon!
Sorry, Deputy. My thoughts weren't my own.
Together, we are one.
What the fuck happened?
You're
We got
pathetic.
I don't know. We got everyone on our side now, though.
seed to fall!
Thank God I had 5 health kits.
Crazy. Everything you've done, everything you've earned, everything you fought for is for nothing! Christ! That was a bad trip.
What the hell? Oh, Herc. Fucking Herc's doing this shit.
Oh, fuck! Joseph C. Am I right, amigo? Oh, I'm coming for you, deputy. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, Jesus! What a nightmare! Thanks.
Together, we are one.
Put a hand here.
Jesus.
Where the hell is he now? How many freaking people am I reviving here? I got Herc with the rocket launcher at least. Herc's come to the rescue.
You believe me!
I got him? I finally got him. Alright, holy crap. That became easier because you just had to revive more and more people and you had an army with you eventually.
They know not what they do. And when the Lamb opened the 7th seal, there was silence in heaven. And the 7 angels before God were given 7 trumpets.
I still don't know what this guy's talking about.
And there were noises, thunderings, lightnings, and an earthquake.
Joseph Seed, you're under arrest.
And I heard a great voice from the temple say to the angels, "Go your ways, and pour from the vials the wrath of God upon the earth."
What the shit just happened?
It is finished, child.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sing great.
Is that a nuke?
Hudson, you take it back! We gotta go!
Yes, fucking!
He was right.
Fuck up! Get us
Keep
fucking
moving!
here!
Drive! Drive! Drive!
Am I actually driving through shit?
Jesus fucking Christ, kid. You see this shit? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, get to the goddamn bunker now!
We're gonna die! We're gonna die! We're gonna die! We're gonna die!
We're watching the nuke.
We're gonna die!
Guys, get us to that bunker! Go!
Oh, Jesus.
God, it's hell. This guy launches a freaking nuke. That's his doomsday. Oh my gosh. That is retarded. Dude, come on. The tree like went under the freaking thing. Wow, I spent the whole game trying to save this place, and now it's burning to death.
What the fuck was that?
Was I supposed to do that? I got a trophy. Well, that was fun. Yes. Is there any way you could have defused the bomb and stopped this bullshit? Get up.
Attention. Attention. This is the emergency broadcast system. Take shelter immediately. Take shelter immediately. This is not a drill. Repeat. This is not a drill.
No, he killed that guy. The one who I saw at the beginning of the game and never again.
It means the politicians have been silenced. It means the corporations have been erased. It means the world has been cleansed by God's righteous fire. But most of all, it means I was right. The collapse has come.
Were they on top of a volcano, or was it a nuke?
The world as we know it is over. I waited so long.
I waited so long for the prophecy that God whispered in my ear to be fulfilled. I prepared my family for this moment. And you took them from me. I should kill you for what you've done. But you're all I have left now. You're my family. And when the world is ready to be born anew, we will step into the light. I am your father. And you are my child.
Are you saying I don't get to kill this guy? Are you kidding me?
And together we will march to Eden's gate.
What the f... That's the ending? What? Oh boy. Wow. I don't know if I really agree with this. What the hell? I don't know. Far Cry 3 still has the best story out of the whole series. Half this game, I didn't know who these people were, what their religion was. I guess it was based off of a prophecy of a volcano erupting. I guess that's what it is. I guess we figured that out in the end, or it's a nuke that they blew up so they could... I don't know. It just seems kind of stupid. I spent the whole game liberating and saving everyone, and then a volcano just wipes everything out. So it was like everything you did was completely for nothing, and you spent, like, the game ends with you chained to a desk, and he's taunting you that he won. What kind of ending is that? Every other game, I mean, Pagan Min, Voss, Hoyt, they all are killed. You all have the chance to kill them and succeed at the end of the game. And this one, I don't know what would have happened if I had walked away, but it doesn't seem like I would have killed him if I walked away. Resisting means resist. I thought that was the ending, to kill him. And I won. I won that boss battle, and then there's this stupid driving sequence, and then you get caught and thrown in a bunker. That's stupid. I don't know, unless there's something after the credits here. Where am I going to spawn? The game freaking blew up. Everything blew up. What on earth? I just... Ugh. Like, I like some of the changes that they made to this game. The health system regenerating was nice, so you don't have to constantly, you know, wrap yourself in cloth and take things out of your body to heal yourself. You know, it was more of a money weapons progression system, but I didn't like the fact that, like, you didn't know who your guy was. You were just some generic rookie who has 0 lines of dialogue. It's captured 700 times by people you don't even know. Like, what was this cult? Like, I have no idea. It was like you were just leading this resistance in Montana to... Yeah, it was just this super religious, zealotous cult. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I feel like I just played fucking 40 hours of a shooter, just shooting shit, unlocking weapons, unlocking cars, unlocking planes, unlocking helicopters, fishing, which was the dumbest freaking part of this game. But I needed to do that in order to unlock the bear as a sidekick. I don't know. Just I don't know, just bland. I was like, I mean, even Far Cry 4 I didn't think it was that great of a game with its story, and there was a lot of game bugs in Far Cry 4. This game had some game bugs, mainly that whenever you opened the menu to buy weapons and buy ammo, it took forever. Like, it would be on this please wait thing, and it would just be loading and loading and loading. not only that, the load screens between cutscenes, like you'd beat a main part of the game and go onto a cutscene, and then there'd be like a fucking 5-minute loading screen, then the cuts. It's like there were so many loading screens divided between segments of this game. I'm like, it breaks the continuity, and it just, I don't know, it's obtrusive. And then the segments where you get captured, whenever you reached a certain experience point, it would be like, oh, well, the person in this region is going to capture you. And then no matter where you are, you could be flying a helicopter hundreds of feet in the air, and somehow they'd shoot a poison dart, and then you'd be randomly captured. No explanation, no tie into the story, nothing. At least in Far Cry 3, when you were captured, it made sense. Like, you could see the progression of it when it was happening. And I liked Jason's transformation from this kind of college schoolboy from California to like a murdering kind of pirate, kind of like Voss. That was the whole thing about that game. That game had a great story. It was my favorite game of 2012. Back when I was playing a lot of video games and doing that mainly on my channel, I remember I crowned Far Cry 3 my game of the year. It was an amazing game. You know, it kind of really reopened this kind of first-person exploration. And back then, that was when the animal skins, you actually had to craft certain specific ones in order to make things. In this game, you just sell them. There's no reason to even hunt in this game. That was something about this game. There was no reason to fish or hunt unless you were doing it for a mission. And there weren't really many like that. I skipped a mission. There's actually a mission where you have to get animal skins for this one guy, and I skipped the mission completely because I couldn't find the animal. I was just like, well, this isn't really a main component of the game. I'd rather just shoot my way out of things. You know, blow up cultist vehicles, capture outposts. I'd rather just do that. It's just the truth about it. I don't know. I was most of the time I found myself just skipping the cutscenes in this game. There was no reason for me to stay invested. I didn't know what was going on, who was doing what. All I know is that John Seed was the priest, and he had 2 brothers and a sister. And you kill the brother and the 2 brothers and the sister. That pisses him off, and then you confront him at the end of the game. That's the story of this game. And Herc's in it. Freaking Herc. The sidekick character from Far Cry 4 is now a permanent sidekick that you can have, who has a bazooka you can do things with. That's it. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't really agree with this direction that they took the game. Like, for gameplay-wise, interesting, okay, but story-wise, it was a disaster. Like, what was the point of even customizing my outfit? It's first person. I never see what I look like other than the times that I fall off a cliff and die. And then I have to wait to be revived by my teammate. Those are the only times when I can see what I look like. Now, I know there was a co-op feature in this game. Maybe then that would have came in handy a bit more. So then you could say to your friends, oh, you know, look at me, I have this outfit or whatever. It's, I don't know. Vehicle customization. There was a lot of them. There was the Phantom truck that had the machine guns. There was a bunch of planes, helicopters, cars. I like the Clutch Nixon things where there was like all these little racetracks which are pretty goofy. There was a lot of spoofs on like kind of like redneck culture, southern culture. Church, religious zealots. Of course, all the Trump tards freaking jumped on top of this game when it was first announced, thinking that it was some type of spoof of their dumb, backwards-ass fucking beliefs, but I mean, it was just like any other Far Cry game, to be honest. It was just a group of enemies holding the region, and your goal is to liberate the region for some purpose. Now, there's usually an emotional weight behind why you're doing it. In Far Cry 3, it was because your friends were captured, you were on vacation and you were taken capture, and you wanted vengeance on this psychopath Voss, and there was a very big reason as to why. And then you evolved and learned weapons and kind of grew with it. Like, there was a story to the things you were doing. There was a linear mission structure. This is an open world for all intents and purposes. There's no linear mission structure in this game. You just go from point A to point B arbitrarily. You can skip missions in this game. As long as you just blow up shrines, disrupt the silos, like, you can skip missions and beat the game. And again, most of those missions is just conquering a territory, freeing captives, blowing something up, defending an area. Like, it's the same kind of thing for different places over and over again. So, I don't know. Like, again, I like the combat. I finally got a good setup going with the bow and arrow, the ACR machine gun, sniper rifle, and then the sidearm with the grenade launcher. Finally got a good setup going with my weapons. You know, the skill point system, that was also new. You had to save them up, and there were little challenges that you could do to get them. You know, taking drugs or fishing or just doing things in the world that counted towards this total. Greg Brake. I was trying to see if I recognize any of the voice actors, but I don't know who the heck they were. So, I don't know, man. Just kind of disappointed by this game, to be honest. Oh, boy. Just wish there was more to it. I mean, I didn't play Far Cry Primal, but this is 5. Like, this is... The one before this was 4. Like, if you're going in the modern-day storyline, it seems like Primal was just some oddity. And they only called it that because it had the gameplay, but it was prehistoric. There was bow and arrows and melee weapons. There was no, you know... I don't know. I didn't play Far Cry Primal. I don't know. Was it the same thing as this game, where it's just territories, but now it's prehistoric beings? I don't know. I don't know. They just... None of the dialogue in this game showed what they were doing. Like, certain characters' lives were at risk, but, like, you didn't really care about any of them. You didn't get attached to any of them, really. There was the sheriff, the U.S. Marshal, and... I don't know. I don't know what anyone's motivation was for any reason in this game at all. I have no idea. Because you were a nobody. You were the rookie. You were just some no-name soldier. It's kind of like the rookie from Halo 3 ODST, where you had the helmet on the whole time, and you're just an ODST soldier. And this is the first time Far Cry's ever done this. I mean, in Far Cry 3 and 4, you were a named protagonist who had dialogue. There was a voice actor for your character. The only voice acting that this guy did for my character was when he fell down a cliff and made ooh, ah sounds. Every other time, it was nothing. So I don't know. Disappointed to say the least. Well, I don't know. Can I skip these freaking credits? It's taking forever. I'm gonna hit the skip button because it's taking forever. See, look, like quotes like these, like I. So now what happens? What happens if I hit continue? It's just a stupid... Like, you don't even get to kill the bad guy. Like, I'm going to have to look up the other endings to see if they were more satisfying, but you... He knew... Like, a volcano wipes out Hope County. I don't know, man. What the heck? Why am I on top of a what? Wait, what? It says I defeated the father. Yeah, like this mission right here. I never did it. So wait a minute. Did he die? I don't get it. This literally makes no sense. It says I defeated him, but I didn't kill him. I killed all the other ones, but... And the game spawns me on top of the only radio tower in the game. Okay. Yes, that's another thing they took out of this game. The turning on the radio towers. Okay. Well... I don't really know. I mean, what is there to even do in the game now? There's no enemies left. It says there's 2 cult outposts I didn't. So, alright, so there's 2. So there's actually a few cult outposts I haven't liberated, apparently. I don't know, man. What's the explanation? The game just spawns you in Hope County as if the thing never went off. There's no explanation as to what happened. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I didn't do a playthrough of this game, but I just wanted to give you guys, like, my final thoughts kind of stuff. So that's it for Far Cry 5. I wish there was more of a story. I wish there was more of an ending. I wish there was just more of something. So I don't know if they'll do a Far Cry 6. I don't know where it would be. I mean, they've done Africa and malaria. They've done tropical islands with Voss, the snowy Himalayas with Pagan Min. And now they've done Redneck Countyville with Far Cry 5. So who knows if they will even go with a Far Cry 6. I don't know, but I think it should actually have a story because this was the most generic story on the planet. Evil cultist religious dude takes over with guys with guns, kill guys with guns, liberate, game over. That's it. Well, anyway, this is my ending video. So hope you liked it, and peace.